Hey guys, John Luxley here. So today I want to show you guys a little game called Fight the Dragon. Now, this is developed by a little company called Three Sprockets. I think I'm getting that correct. They don't really have a lot of other games. This itself was released, Fight the Dragon was released back in 2014. It can be co-op, but it is they basically call it a mix of Little Big Planet and Diablo, which, well, you'll see here in a second, but it is a co-op game. You can have up to, I think, 4 players, both local, maybe only 2 local, but online I believe it's 4. So they've released a couple other game, I think Digby, which I'd never heard of. The only one that I have heard of is Pac-Man 256, which is like a more modern take on Pac-Man with like glitches and other stuff. So this is Fight the Dragon. As you can see here, it uses both keyboard and mouse and controller, which is why you can have local co-op or couch co-op or whatever you want to call it. So we'll hit space to use the keyboard and mouse. All right, so you get to choose your character. You can have, I don't know. I'm actually not sure how many you can have, but I have a fighter and an ice wizard at the moment. You can see here, kind of at the bottom, that's the class. I've named them Fighter and Iceman, respectively, because I am super creative. But for this playthrough, I want to go with a new character. So here are your 4 classes. You have a fighter, and the stats. I'm not sure what special is, to be quite honest. Fighter is attack and health, and the slowest you have a Fire Lord, Ice Wizard, Black Rogue. Now they all have a passive ability and a secondary ability, which is your second ability is your right click. So Fighter gains Rage or Mana while HP is under 50%, and they can do like a knockback with their shield with your right mouse. Takes less damage from lava, and you can place a proximity mine, basically. Ice Wizard, you have a little ice shield that I think it takes 1 hit. I think it negates 1 hit. And they regenerate while in water. And the Black Rogue, sprinting and dodge rolling cost 25% less stamina, and they can throw a grenade with their right mouse button. They each also have specialty weapons. So your mages can use staves, wands, crystals, and tomes. Your rogue can use like crossbows and spears. They can dual wield, and they have shrikens. And your fighter has your standard two-handed stuff like your great hammer, your great sword, hatchets, and spears. So we'll do a Black Rogue. What are we gonna name? Let's go with a female. We'll say Rogue. Because I am super creative at all times. Alright, so this is your layout. Basically, you have your stuff up here. 40 hit points, 0 to 40 experience, gold. You have 1 strength, 1 defense, 1 luck, 1 endurance. Now these are scrolls. I'm not sure why there's 9. Hang on a second. Also, a little bit, a lot of people think this game looks ugly, and it is, but at the same time I kind of like the aesthetic. It's kind of like Minecraft with, I don't know. Also, before I forget, see this edge, the edge of the map or whatever? This is in all levels. If you fall off, you die. It is an instant death to fall off the edge of the map. And the maps are about this size. They're pretty small. Or they can be. They don't always have to be. Let me check something real fast. 9 scrolls. Well, that's annoying. because that means you share these dragon scrolls between all characters. I knew you got one. For every new map that you do, you get a dragon scroll. Dragon scrolls allow you to fight the dragon, which is the name of the game. And fighting the dragon is not like a... basically, you're gonna die. It's just about how much damage you can do to it before you do. So I didn't realize you shared scrolls. That's annoying. But alright, you have online multiplayer. You have this dude you can talk to, I guess. To our fallen heroes that have protected the world. You may view the heroes register at the sign. And these are the backers, I think. Now, you may notice is that I'm moving around. I don't think I said this before. I can move the mouse and move at the same time because this uses the WASD configuration. It also uses the Q and E because you can rotate the map. Honestly, the controls are probably the biggest problem I have with the game because you don't necessarily need the setup, and rotating the map around, especially when walls and stuff are in the way, is a problem. You have the little notice board right here with your achievements on it. You can customize your character, which is, well, a monk, I guess. You only have a few heads. You have like 2 different heads or something like that. You have, yeah, I don't know. You can download different ones, but, you know. So one of the big potential pluses to this game is the user-created content stuff. I mentioned Little Big Planet before, which is what they want to do. And the loot shrine I'll just show you real fast. This is the loot shrine. I'll show you how that works a little bit later. But the user-created content is also the biggest drawback to this game because, like, presumably Fallout 76 and Little Big Planet and any other game that relies on user-created content, it suffers at times. Now, I haven't played this game too much. To be quite honest, I found it mostly boring. But it is grindy enough that I think that if you're into grindiness, just mindless action. One thing my brother likes to do is when he plays games, he just wants to turn his brain off and just kill stuff. This is a game you can do that. So you go on the adventure. This is your world map. Each square you can add a little map to and do levels. Now these green ones are they're created by the developers, and there's still one that I haven't placed from them. All the rest, like this blue one, are user created. But we'll do the tutorial adventures first, just so you guys can see what this is like. And available online, 12,545 regular adventures, and then there's campaigns, which is this blue one, which are more than one. Basically, this is an adventure. This is multiple adventures, so it's multiple maps. That's the only difference. And then, play adventure, open gallery. Your first adventure, a sedate set of ruins, will give you a chance to hone your adventuring skills and prepare for future challenges. XP adjustment based on difficulty. You can turn the difficulty up and get more XP. Characters start with 2 lives. Checkpoints award an extra life. Checkpoints heal up to 150 HP. Press space to begin. Each checkpoint will restore a set amount of HP. Once it's used up, it's gone for good. Let me tell you about well, let's go into this and then I'll tell you about my co-op experience. Alright, so this is the map. Now you may notice, let me hit tab to pull up the inventory. There's our character. This is what we start with. A sword and a shield. All the rest of the stuff. Armor is super rare. Weapons and shields, not so much. You'll find tons of weapons, very little armor. I have not, in the multiple hours that I've played this, I've not gotten a full set of armor yet. I've gotten like a chest piece and gloves, and that's it. But everybody starts with a sword and a shield, and everybody essentially has the same character. The only difference is their passive and their right-click abilities, which is that grenade. So let's... Does this hurt me? That's the question. No, so that's good. Here's the edge of the world. If you fall off there, you die instantly. See, and this is what I mean. Like, you know, it's Minecraft-y. It is kind of ugly, but I like it. It's a unique aesthetic, and I like the look. So you run up here. Let's talk to this dude. Another treasure hunter, I presume. These ruins are full of old junk. You never know what you'll find. Just watch out for monsters. I heard some scary sounds last night. Alright, cool. And as you can see, it's dark, and we're kind of revealing the fog of war as we get close. Here's a monster. Oh, you know what? We could do... Oh, hey, it explodes instantly. Cool. Now they dropped a sword, a junk sword. Press F to pick that up, which is annoying. And then you right-click. I have 2 health bars. One is my actual health. This is my shield. And that... I assume it takes a percentage of the damage. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Open the chest. Get a potion. Now, 1, 2, 3, and 4, those are your special attacks. Those correspond to the keys on the keypad. And the apostrophe and backslash. It's almost like you need 3 hands to play this game. It's kind of... Or maybe it's just made for a controller. I'm not sure. But you can click these if you want. Also, something I wanted to point out. You attack. Each weapon is different. This is like a slash. If you get an axe and you attack here, it will attack as if you're spinning your arm. It will not go forward. I mean, it'll go forward, but it'll go like right here. It won't go more medial past your body. So it's possible there's an enemy right in front of you and you're swinging and hitting to the right of them. Or they're left of them, or whatever. You might miss them because you're not hitting directly in front of you. You're hitting slightly off to the side. So that's kind of annoying. Here's our checkpoint. And available health 147 out of 150. That's because we had to heal just a little bit. Throw another grenade. And see, that's the other thing, right? They're exploding, but they're not, like when I was tossing them before, they weren't going, like they're missing the enemy. Like I'm clicking on the enemy. Rugged sword, okay. Let's take a look, right? So you go to your stuff. You can have an alt weapon. I mean, you can have 2 swords or an axe and a sword or whatever, but really you want to use this for some kind of ranged weapon, like just anything else. Picked up a rugged sword, 5 to 10 as opposed to 4 to 6, so we'll equip that. Also, there's a junk sword. They have values, which is their gold value. Requirements, the different classes and whether or not they can use them. You might find junk weapons or weapons of a lower class that are just better, in which case you can use those. So that's not an issue, you know? But, so, just real fast, the health. When you're playing co-op, each of these checkpoints is shared amongst people. So my brother, I don't really play this much because, like I said, it is kind of bland. It relies on the user content far too much. But he loves this game. Unfortunately, he plays co-op like he plays single player, which is he runs forward, charges into the enemy, triggers all of them, gets hurt really, really badly, kills them, which is good for him, but then he runs back and uses almost all of the shared health pool to heal himself. That's kind of his MO when we're playing multiplayer games. He'll run forward, pick up all the, waste all the health packs, pick up all the ammo, trigger all the enemies, and I love him, but he's not much of a team player. Right, so now I have it set, there's an actual option in the game to auto pick up potions. Otherwise you'd have to click F on every single one of those things. And that's annoying. So also there's little platforming sections you can run, and also that little jump that I did right here, if you get too close to the edge of a map, you will jump off of it. Or maybe not. Maybe you just fall. I don't remember, but I've gotten to the point, like if I were to jump here, I would just jump. Because it's like, oh, I'm going for something. Alright. Health potions, so that's good. Loot, thankfully, is not shared. Oh, right. Okay, so there's an archer. Archers are annoying as hell. Gotta level up. I'm level 2. Yay! Archers are super annoying. They will shoot you from who knows where. And your shield's hit points, those regenerate as well. So this is a little tutorial level done by the designers. It just, it wants to show you how these things are. Because, well, we'll do a, okay, there's an axe. We should be able to do, like, that other little campaign or whatever here in a minute. And I'll just show you kind of the difference. Most doors just auto-open when you get to them. It's a little bit of a bigger chest. Get some gold. And then run, and this is the exit for the level. So that's... Earn some gold. If you do a new map, you get a dragon scroll as well. Exit home. Okay, we're here. We're back again. I'll show you the loot shrine. Just, let's see. See, flimsy axe, right? You're like, oh, 8 to 10, that's better, but I did mention the... Let me see if I can show you real fast. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, I'll show you in the next level. Alright, loot shrine. Oh, right, we didn't even... Right, so your level... It all looks the same, basically. We got some hit points. We got maybe a little bit more stamina. I'm not sure. But when you go to your inventory, you have this little 1. And you're like, oh, +1. Okay, you click on it and nothing happens. You actually have to select which stat. So strength affects how much damage you do with weapons. Defense is how much damage you receive from enemies. That makes sense, of course. Luck affects things like potion drop rates, loot quality, and damage dealt. You would think that would be the best. Comments that I've seen online indicate that this might not be the case. And then endurance increases your stamina. I don't honestly know what luck really does or how much it affects things. Strength clearly... I assume... I mean... Okay, hang on. Strength, I think, affects all damage. Like, if your weapon does 8 to 10, maybe it'll do 9 to 11. Whereas luck, I think, affects the rolls within the range. At least that's what I'm guessing. It doesn't actually tell you anywhere as far as I can tell. Whatever, doesn't matter. It matters a little bit. Alright, loot shrine. So, the only point of gold is to donate to the loot shrine. Also, there's a... I don't know if it's a bug or what. This is your stash. You can transfer this stuff between characters, and you can select your different characters here. So we're just gonna shove all this stuff over there. Oh, wait, what did I just do? Did I... No, I think, No, that was fine. That was everything. You don't want to... These are your equipped items. You don't want to get rid of those. But if you send them to the loot stash and then you donate them, they double their value. That's what the value is. If you just donate them from here, you get 18. If you donate it from here, boom, 36. And these are different prayer tiers: bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Right now we have no tier. But if we get up to bronze, these are the rewards that we can get. We can get a rare or extraordinary item. We can get dragon tickets or a stamina boost. Now here's the kicker. Every time you pray, the cost to pray goes up. I don't know if it's exponential or not, but it seems like it goes up really fast. And these are stacked or listed in order of importance, I suppose. Like stamina boost is a permanent upgrade to your stamina. You get to pick one of these, but you only get a selection of 3. So you pray and it randomly picks one of the 3 of these, and then you choose from those 3. So that's how it works. Basically, since it doesn't matter what you pray for, it'll go up by the same amount every time. You may as well go for platinum. At least that's my philosophy. Alright, so we'll run back, do the other tutorial. Adventure! Dig site. And that's the only tutorial, right? Or the only other one? Yeah, okay. Dig site surrounding ancient emperor's tomb lies abandoned. Take care, the site was abandoned long ago, and the inhabitants of the desert have laid claim. See an enemy with an up or down arrow beside their HP. This means that enemy is either harder or easier than usual. I have never seen that, but it's probably based on the adjusted difficulty. Alright, so this is why it's kind of annoying. You have to spin the map a little bit to make sure that you can see if there's chests or anything. And then there could be anything up here. You know, so you want to fully explore as best you can. Hint: pressure plates require something to be placed on top of them. Try placing the barrel behind the breakable crates onto the pressure plate. We will do that. So there's... You know, our special attack doesn't seem to do a whole lot. Oh, right. We're using the axe. So see what I mean? It's like I'm attacking and it kind of... It looks like it's going there, but I've missed enemies. So... I don't know, I'd just rather do the sword. The sword also is like an arc in front of you. So you can... Oh, that's actually got a pretty decent... You know, spread, and it seems like it stuns them a little bit. But yeah, you swing in like an arc in front of you, so it doesn't... Yep, also there's sometimes, if I could talk properly... Oh, Jesus! Those are like napalm bombs. As long as there's a little fire around them, you're still gonna take damage, which is... kind of bullshit. Kind of bullshit. Oh, I swore that means no monetization. Holy crap, see what I mean? I don't care about the monetization thing anyway. I'm actually surprised a grenade does less damage to a box than a sword does. But, you know. So when you pick up stuff, this little circle under your feet, that's where you're going to place it. You'd think you're going to place it there, but no, you actually have to step onto it. Checkpoint will restore our life. And then you auto-climb stuff. And then just hold down the button. Just hold down the attack button, you know? You don't have to individually click. To dodge, press left control while moving in a direction. To block, hold space. I'm not actually sure what the block does, because it seems like while you're blocking, like passive, and then you hold space and it goes active. I don't actually know what the difference is. Maybe you just take less damage, because you still take damage. And there's a chest over here. A little hard to see. Also, one space things like this could be over the edge of the map, right? And, you know, the weapons that it tosses out will just flop around. I've lost it. I've lost weapons off the edge of the map. So that sucks. I feel like that's poor design. Oh, and he's pushing you also. Or he's pushing me, pushing us, whatever. Enemies can actually push you off the map. They can push you off the map, they can push you into traps or other areas. Alright, this requires... Some doors need keys to open. The color of the key will always be displayed above the door. We have our little, at the bottom, in the middle, little blue and red key slots. And a red chest, which has a red key in it. For some reason, you have to pick it up. I don't know why. Another bomb. Very huge. Yeah, so I kind of wish the classes would have more of a difference to them. You know, oh, as far as I could tell, the only difference really is the speed. And yeah, we have our special attack, which is, I honestly can't remember what it is, but, you know, since I'm already using the WASD keys to move, reaching up to do the ones and stuff is, you know, it means you can't move and use special stuff at the same time. It's a little bit annoying. Picked up a sword of value. Welcome to the circus of value. I think that's the line. Oh, well, I guess it... Okay, red chests. Maybe that's just for the level. Because it had a blue key in it. Yep, so this is... Whoa! You died. You have 3 spare lives. I guess that one enemy drops fire when it... You know? When it dies. So... There you go. Respawn. You have a certain amount of lives. Fighting the dragon is the same way. You have like 2 lives. But honestly, since... I'll probably show you fight the dragon, or fighting the dragon, just because it's such BS. Imagine fighting, well, I'll just show you. It's the worst. It's bad when one of the, when the title of your game, like the event, is just terrible. Okay, flimsy buckler. Maybe flimsy, but let's see if it's actually better than what we've got. So, protects 13.8 and a 1.9 per second recharge rate. I guess it blocks that much damage. Maybe if it's passive, it's 50%. Maybe active, it's 75%. I don't know. I have no idea. And then, yeah. Also, you can only pick up a certain number of, you know, weapons and armor and stuff before you just can't. You have, like, to start with, I think it's 20 slots in your inventory. But those are upgrades that you can get from the loot shrine. So that's the end of this level. Yeah, I guess we'll end. More gold, that's good. Yay, exit to home. Well, let's run to the loot shrine. Can I, how do I unequipped? Unequipped. Unequip. I'll just transfer it out. How about that? Wait a second. Oh, is it just gonna auto-equip? Oh, it's like, no, you will have a weapon. Well, okay. All right, well, let's donate this. I'll kind of show you, I think. We might be able to get to that point. Next tier, and then you just donate all the rest of your gold. And I think if you donate more, it doesn't care, it just takes everything. 287 before... Oh, did I hit caps lock? Yes. 287 before we get to the next thing. Alright, let's go on an adventure. We'll go for this one. It says easy. Well, the first level is... Go New Homeland. Your house is fire. Go New Homeland. By Hero Frog. I don't think they're a native English speaker, but that's fine. And this is basically a work in progress. Now, I don't know what happens if you lose all your lives during the level. I don't know if you... Also, we can't do anything with this dude. He's got a little... He has an exclamation above his head, as if we're supposed to do something with him, but I don't. I don't know. I just don't know. Alright, well, Rat can't get out of the river, so that's good. Level up. I'll take it. I'm level 3. Also, I swear I've heard those skeleton sounds before somewhere. I don't know where, but... But that's, okay. We got some new gloves. That's cool. Our first piece of armor. Also, this dude... He can't get out. There's like a little gap right in here that I got in once, and I spent like 2 or 3 minutes basically trying to get out of. It's not... just doesn't work very well. And this fire, I don't think hurts us. Maybe it should, but it doesn't. So small goodnesses, or small whatevers, you know? And I can't hit him because, yeah. Alright, it's gonna start getting a little harder. There's like some big dude right over there. Also, there's that archer, which is super annoying. On the plus side, big guy is... You could stun him. Just, yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. Right? You just attack. Is there a checkpoint or anything anywhere? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Alright, so if you are to go in there, if you were to fall in there, you would not be able to get back out. The first time I played this, that's what I did. Alright, so there is a chest right here. Gold. Gold is good. So, I mean, this is basically the whole game. There are little adventures and stuff like defeat the... It feels very board game-like, which is fine, but... Like I said, very bare bones. You know? Let's look at the gloves. Oh, look at those gloves. Yay, we got gloves now. And actually, you know what? Some of these are better, like the Hardy Club, the Axe of Averageness gives us +2 strength. I don't know what that means, though. Guess we'll go with the axe. And then whenever you equip a new thing, it automatically switches to that, which is kind of annoying. Oh, hey, let's use the special attack. Just hit the 1 key. I use stealth. I guess I'm maybe invisible to enemies. I don't know. Yep, adventure complete. Oh! I got a dragon scroll, but is that because I completed an adventure, or... I don't know. I rated it neutral. First level, you house is in fire. It's... Yep, so this is lava. There you go. Lava. There's, enemies... Yep. So enemies can walk through the lava. So can we. Lava isn't an instant kill. It's just, it's not even a mild annoyance. It's an annoyance. It hurts, but, you know. It's, and all this stuff over here. There's more stuff back there. That doesn't go anywhere. I explored all that earlier. Yep. Okay, another rat. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's... Apparently the rogue, this character, is the most popular class. I don't know why. I don't know if they attack the fastest. Because, oh, see, that's what I mean. There's this void right here. That's off the map. My character just wanted to launch themselves off, almost. Alright. Hit the checkpoint here. We have some skeletons, so we'll deal with these first. Alright, those guys are down. If we can... That's a spawner. It's an enemy spawning device. And it will constantly spawn enemies until you kill it. Wow, that guy took some hits. Here's the end of the level if you just want to go. But I would like to... Well, first we'll heal, I suppose. Try not to launch ourselves off. There's a... I think this is supposed to be a boat. And I don't know what Mama is. Moma? Mama? Who knows? Bomb. Gold. We'll take the gold. I think it's the same thing which... The same setting that allowed potions to be picked up also allows gold to be picked up. Like, for some reason, I don't think it auto picks up. I don't know why. You still have to move over it to pick it up, but you know. Alright, spawner. And grenades do not affect the spawner, so we're gonna have to run. Oh, that dropped a potion at least. And see, they're pushing me back as... Now I could... Oh, these guys are not giving me experience, are they? Nope, they are not. The spawner is what gives you experience. There you go. I wonder if they even count as kills. Who knows? And then you run by holding down the shift button, but, you know, it's awkward. It's... The whole control scheme is just awkward. Adventure complete, another dragon scroll. So maybe completing adventures is the way to do it. To get dragon scrolls. Right, so we have 11 again. Let's throw some stuff into the loot shrine and see if we can pray, and then we'll try fighting the dragon and see what happens from there. Oh, and that's new gloves. Oh, yeah, let's equip those. Those are a little better. Even though they're junk, they protect against 8. I don't know if that gets added to your shield or what. Is it like, yeah, I don't know, maybe they just block 8 points of damage? Wait, was that enough? No. We're pretty close. 97. Let's go fight the dragon. And then I'll show you. 11 dragon scrolls left. So, here you go. Apparently this carries over between all characters as well, right? It has 1,000,000 hit points, but you get rewards based on how much damage you do. Your inventory is accessible until you open the gates. Dragon rings do not work in the dragon arena. If you have a ring equipped, time will not tick down. I think the rewards you get from the dragon are like rings, and they have a certain amount of time of use before they vanish. So it's equipment that, you know, only works for a set amount of time, which is kind of, well, I mean, that's bullcrap, quite frankly. Alright, so I guess you just run up and just whack him as fast as you can, and I'm dead. Holy shit, and I got, okay. 1 spare life left, alright. And, yeah, he does, oh, crap. Okay, no spare lives left. Spare lives, I still get, you know, 1. Oh! The dragon's breath gets rid of stamina? Okay, so I'm dead. There we go. Achievement unlocked, positive and negative. Congratulations, you've earned a reward, a shiny new dragon ring. Value 2,000. Timer 20 minutes. Ring of duplication. Ranged weapons shoot 3 projectiles. Ranged attacks drain mana. Dragon rings are timed loot items. Once the time has run out, the ring doesn't work anymore. I guess the question is, does it tick the value down over time as well? And then, kind of like the loot shrine, I imagine, this will go up exponentially over time. And there you go. That's... I assume the effect of the ring is random. I don't know. There's a achievement for equipping an item in every slot, so I'm just gonna put it in the stash for now, and then whoever, you know, whichever one of these wants to use it can use it, assuming I play more. Let's pray. So I'll show you. So I'll at least show you guys that before we go, because we're going longer than I expected. I expected just to be like, you know, a 20-minute video, but we're at double that right now. So current rewards for praying: extraordinary item, legendary item, stamina boost, bag slot, or health boost. Bag slot would be like an extra inventory slot. Okay, so we'll hit pray. Boom. You get an extraordinary item, gloves, permanently adds 5 hit points, or an extra bag slot. And so the health boost would be the most rare. Go with that. Add 5 hit points to the rogue. Boom. And that's it. Kind of underwhelming. Oh, but it does keep the extra gold in there, so that's good. That's good. But now 216 just to get to the next tier. Where we were at like 500 or something just to pray. Now for the next tier requires like another 216. So, yeah, basically not tripled, but because to 500 to get to silver, and it used to be 500 to get to gold. So, yeah, that's what you can. Basically, whatever you need to get to that tier is dropped down a little bit. So, this is this is Fight the Dragon. Yeah, that's basically it. And you can open the inventory here, but you could do that by pressing tab anyway, so I don't know why that's such a huge thing. Like, you know, you could let's put one in defense and one in strength. Boom. Those are our levels. And see, it still says 5 to 10, 7 to 11, so I don't know. I don't know what the stats do. But that's it for today, guys. I don't know. I don't know if I can recommend this or not. It's not bad. It's just, well, I mean, you've seen it. That's kind of all there is. All of your characters basically play the same. The only difference really is their passive and their right click and their stats. But you're still, you know, the rogue, you're still going to charge into battle just as you would with like a fighter. So it's not, yeah. And then it's like, go through a level, manually pick up the items. The controls are awkward. I'm okay with the graphics. I hate falling off the map, though. And, I don't know. I mean, it's, you know, until the co-op thing was fun until my brother decided he wanted to play like he normally does. And then it kind of was like his levels get harder. Those were all fairly easy. But it's like now you've used all of the health stuff and I'm hurting and I'm dying. But you're running ahead and you know, so it's co-op, I'm just like, eh. But yeah, I mean, I think it's like $10 normally. We picked it up during the summer sale for like 2 or 3. I don't quite remember. I've put maybe 4 hours into it now. I mean, like, I haven't played it that much. It just, you know, the gameplay loop is you go on adventures, throw your extra stuff into the loot shrine, maybe challenge the dragon and get stomped, go on more adventures to get more loot to put into the loot shrine. You're just raising the numbers of your character, and it doesn't really seem to do a whole lot. Enemies also scale, and they seem to scale with you as well, so it doesn't really seem... I don't know. I mean, it might be that there are some incredibly creative maps out there, because this is kind of like Super Mario Maker, right? It's like the majority of stuff is trash, but occasionally you'll find some really incredible stuff. I just haven't really played it that much because it just seems so bland to me. Which is unfortunate because it seems like the core of the game is decent. Maybe just more of a... I don't know. I mean, they're not going to develop it anymore. It was released in 2014, which is like 5 years old at this point. So, I mean, it's pretty much... If they ever take the servers offline, this game is dead. You know, because I'm assuming there's servers that you have to connect to get the maps and all that stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's wasted potential, really. But that's my take. I'd be interested to know if you guys have a different one. Like I said, my brother has tons of fun playing it. I mean, when he's not working 18 hours a day or whatever, but But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys will have more fun with it than I did. Maybe you'll have more fun playing co-op than I did. But that's it. That's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention, especially if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys as much as I could, and I think I showed you guys everything, which is, you know, if you can see all that the game has to offer in less than an hour, I don't know about it. Yeah, but right. I don't know. Anyway, I hope to see you guys next time, and until then, guys, take care.